Yeah, Derek, I was curious about the play where the Tech guy jumped off sides and you lightly tapped him on the helmet. Was that instinct or were you taught to do that?
It was a little bit of both. I've done it in practice before. I don't know. It was definitely a weird looking play, I would say, but it was definitely instinct and just kind of did it, and it helped out the team. So I was happy with it.
I would think they would teach you to do that. It seemed like such a smart thing to do.
Yeah, it was
But
a
you,
little both.
but you never had done it in a game before that.
Exactly.
Okay, and last question, you ever been a part of a crazy game quite as crazy as that one?
Uh, Kansas State my freshman year was pretty wild, but nothing like that. I mean, that was just exhilarating and was really exciting. So
Anwar, go ahead.
Hey, Derek. Oh wait, I can undo myself so you don't have to do a blank screen. All right, better.
Good.
All right. Hey, Sam was just on the conference call, and he said that one of the things that you guys talked about, you and him specifically, was about cleaning up things from a communication standpoint. What does that look like? What was it happening, and what kind of areas that are you guys working on? Is that like pre-snap? Is that for you looking at stuff? What does that look like?
yeah, we just got to clean up some stuff between me and him. I got to do a better job of listening, and we just both got to help each other out more. And I think just being able to take more control of the offense, like control of the line, will help. So it's definitely on me, and I'll just continue to work and get better. So.
Hey, Derek, we often hear from you guys that Texas gets the best from everybody, and you guys have definitely been in a lot of close games in Big 12 play over your time here. Why is that? Why do you think you guys bring out the best in everybody?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I mean, it's definitely exciting, I guess, to play us. But I think it's just like anytime a team's higher ranked, you're always higher excited to play them. So I think that has a little bit to do with it.
Jeff, go ahead.
Derek, when you look at just the, not having spring in the camp structure and, you moving positions, breaking into new starters, do you feel like you guys as an offensive line, just as a unit, just need maybe more time to get on the same page? Do you feel like it's going to take maybe another game or two before you guys feel really good, just based on your experience in the past of how lines have come together?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, offensive line is different than any position, and there is a little bit of a gel and a thing. But, I mean, we also got to take better ownership and just better start to slow down and just really, during the week, just make sure we're better working together and just ready for practice and just getting ready. And when we are practice, just focus on the things that we need to focus on and control what we control and just do that, and we'll be more successful. So.
Do you feel like your voice as a veteran guy, that your voice needs to be loud in that room where, Denzel's played a little bit, but not as much as he is now. And, Christian's new. Do you feel like you personally have to take ownership of it?
For sure, man. I mean, that's why I was chosen captain, I believe. And I just need to make sure that I am using my voice and my experience to influence the younger guys, like you said, like Christian. And they've done a really good job, and they have a long way to go, just like all of us do as a team and as a unit. So I think it's exciting, the progress that they have made. And I just think we need to continue to get better and better each and every week and focused in on practice. So.
Brian, you're up.
Yeah, kind of building off that, Derek. I mean, the right side was far and away the most, had the biggest question mark coming into this season. How would you say that Denzel and Christian have done in these first two games?
They've been good, man. We all have to grow. We all have to get better. And Denzel's a leader on this team, and he really has a voice, to being that he is a fifth-year guy, and he's really like an old head around the team, and everyone respects him and everyone loves him. So, I mean, just Christian's got to continue to grow and get better. He's young. It's normal problems. It's normal growth issues. I mean, I remember when I was a freshman, I had the exact same things, you know what I mean? Or my first games playing, at least. So it's exciting to see the growth he has made, and we just got to continue to get better each week in practice and focus on those things that maybe he did not do well in the game, and his technique and fundamentals, and just focus on those things, and he'll be successful.
Kirk, go ahead.
Derek, TCU's kind of had y'all's number a little bit. Why do you think that is, and how do you view the rivalry with them?
I don't really view it as anything. I mean, we just got to control. We got to control. We got to play our game, a game, and do the best we can, and just focus on this year and now. You know what I mean? So I think that's the biggest thing for us is just going to this week and know we're going to get a good team that comes in here in DKR at 11 a.m. You know what I mean? So it'll be exciting to see them, and they're a good football team. You know what I mean? So it's always two good teams playing each other when these two teams meet. So.
Danny, you're up.
Derek, yesterday would have been the 3-year anniversary of the Iowa State game and your first game in the lineup. Looking back at it, do you wish you would have had a chance to redshirt your first year? And what was that experience like for you, not getting that year to adjust and kind of getting thrown into the fire right away?
It was different. I mean, there's definitely positives and negatives to it. I definitely got experience early on. I mean, I was also like 270 playing that year, so it was a little different. But I mean, I'm thankful for anything that's happened here. I mean, God put me there for a reason, and I just believe in Him. So I think that's why I did play as a freshman. So, I mean, I'm thankful for it, and there's definitely things that could have been better for me, but definitely things have been worse too at the same time. So I'm just happy with that.
Jeff, you're up.
Derek, as you guys went back and watched the film of the Tech game as an offensive line, what were some of the things that you liked that are positives you can carry forward, and what were some of the things that Coach Hand pointed out that you guys need to get cleaned up?
We definitely need to clean up the penalties. We had too many, and that's on us, and we got to take ownership in that, and we will, and we'll get better about it. And like I said, I got to take control as a leader and just make sure that I clean up my game, and everyone else will do the same. So, but the things that I did like, I thought we worked together as a unit well. I thought we were going in the right direction for the most part and working together, and had some really good plays that really set up the offense for good plays. So I was excited with those too.
Danny, go ahead.
As a follow-up to my last question, what do you tell the young guys, the freshmen that are coming in who are redshirt in their first year and maybe frustrated going from, being the big man on campus as a high schooler to, more than likely when they get here, they're going to sit their first year and have to be patient and wait their turn?
For sure. I mean, honestly, this year it's been a little different with COVID and stuff. I mean, really, honestly, we all got to be ready because you never know. You see teams across the country that just get hit really hard, and then all these young kids got to play. So you never know what can happen. We've done a really good job, and we just got to keep doing that. But I just keep emphasizing to them that they need to stay locked and loaded because you don't know what could happen with all the things that this country is facing with COVID. You know what I mean? So that's my biggest thing to them.
Yeah, Derek, I'm just curious, with young running backs, is there an adjustment period for them as far as maybe just figuring out the speed of the game and having the patience to play behind you guys? And then what have you seen from Bijan and what has he been like running behind you guys?
Man, Bijan's the best, man. He's awesome, dude. I love him so much. He's a really good character. He really kind of came in and just showed the offensive lineman he cared about him, and it was just awesome to see. There's a learning curve, though. I mean, just like every position, it's a lot different. The game's faster in college. Like, for me, there was a learning curve, like just knowing. And luckily, I had older guys that took me in and under their wing, and he is the same. But it definitely is a learning curve. There's a lot of different things in pass protection that he's got to do, and that's a big change from high school to college is pass protection and making sure that he's got his right scans and things like that when he is playing. So, but he's done a heck of a job, man. He's a good dude. He's a godly man. He really cares about his teammates. So it's been fun to see him and see the growth that he's made throughout the training camp and the summer programs. So.
Time for one last one. Kirk, go ahead.
Derek, how did Bijan get up from that hit that he took? And is he Superman or what?
Yeah, I don't know. He's a stud, man. He's so athletic. He's going to be a heck of a football player. That's for sure. It was gnarly. That's for sure. He definitely got put a weird way. His body went a weird way in that thing, if you saw it on film. But I mean, it just shows how tough he is and how strong he is as a competitor. And I mean, he really got really high on the jump too. It was impressive height, but I definitely think it'll help him in the future and just help him get better from this. So
how sore is he?
He's doing good. He's a stud, like I said, so nothing to worry about.